I call them and say, here's a good deal, consider this. I'm not going to be purchasing it. So I think that's important. I would never want to compete against my client. You get me 7 days a week. I'll answer my phone. I don't have a answering service after hours. So when you call me, you get me.
And you were the 2025 top, you were in the top 500.
Yes.
So explain that.
Yes.
Well, today I have Margaret Phillips with Margaret Phillips Realty.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. And you've been doing this a really long time.
I have, yes.
Wow. Like, I can't do the math. So since 1996.
Yes. So in October of next year will be my 30th year in real estate.
Oh, we needed like a cupcake or something.
I know, yes.
We should have
30
planned.
years.
What the heck? We'll have to come back and do the...
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We'll get you a cupcake with a firecracker in it or something like
Okay.
that. So where did you grow up? You didn't grow up in
Yes,
Kingfisher.
I did not. I'm a Kingfisher County native, so I
Okay.
grew up in Okarche.
Okay. On the south
big-
side of county line, north side of county line.
Well, on the south side. So my dad had a farm, farmer and rancher. I'm the youngest of 6 children.
Oh my.
Yes, so I have an older sister and 4 brothers. So yeah,
Okay.
yes,
Big family.
big family.
And you I guess went to school in Okarche,
I did.
graduated and all. But where did you do anything after that?
I did, yes. So I went to Chisholm Trail Votech. I became a licensed practical nurse. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was my journey
Okay.
in adulthood. So I love nursing. Worked in pediatrics in Oklahoma City, and then married my high school sweetheart.
Right.
And we had our first daughter. So I thought, gosh, I hate to drive to Oklahoma City every day.
Oh, you were
and
practicing in
drag-
Oklahoma City.
I was,
Oh,
yes.
yeah, okay.
And load up my little toddler or my infant and head that way. So I thought, I ought to look at another avenue, because I needed to make, we were a 2-income family.
Gotta live. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So I thought maybe real estate would give me a little flexibility to just, offset childcare and, stay at home a little more, but yeah, work in the evenings and weekends when my husband was off. And it worked out great. So here I am.
Wow.
Yeah, almost 30 years later.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I didn't go back to nursing. Kind of a fun fact, my first daughter, she is now a nurse.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it's kind of
Wow,
full
legacy
circle.
thing.
I know.
Very
yes,
cool.
Very cool.
Wow. So are you still living in Okarche, or have you
No,
moved to
we
Kingfisher?
moved to Kingfisher shortly thereafter we got married, and I've lived in Kingfisher, our entire
whole
life.
rest of that.
And
Okay.
I don't plan to leave anytime soon.
So, and I think you already answered this. So, but why real estate? I mean,
Probably flexibility. It's definitely a service industry. I love the people, we have a product, which is the homes or farms or ranches, but it's all about the people and meeting their needs and their goals. So, and that's what I love most about it is.
well, that I sold real estate for like
Yes.
15 years,
Yeah.
and it wasn't a hard sell. It was you like it or you don't.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm not going to talk you into this
Right.
house. So,
Right. You give them the product, you give them the information, and people make their own decision.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm trying to manipulate or, or, convince them to do something.
the
That's
hard
not
part's
right
on
for
the
them.
other side with the titles and the banks.
Yeah,
and-
the other little challenges of our world. Yeah. But it all works together.
Wow. So you think that you are the longest real estate broker in Kingfisher, or the longest run, maybe?
I don't know. Currently I am.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm the old
You're
lady.
the elder.
Old lady on the
Yes.
block. But yeah, it's a wonderful journey I've been on, and still learning something new every day. Real estate changes.
Somebody was
rapidly.
showing me the other day that we used to do a 1-sheet contract, and especially in the 80s, we were selling.
We had the carbon copy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then and now it's like this big, thick thing.
Yeah. Average about 14 to 20 pages in our contracts
Oh
now.
my gosh. Wow.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore.
Right.
So another important fact is you're full-time. This
I am.
isn't this little part-time weekend thing.
Yes. Yeah, I've been full-time. This is my complete focus. So you get me 7 days a week. I'll answer my phone. I don't have a answering service after hours. So when you call me, you get me.
Wow. So you can give, that person 100% attention.
Absolutely.
And not all the way through to the end. And wow,
Right.
very cool. And another little problem in real estate is some real estate agents, brokers will buy properties and turn them into rentals and things like that. But you do not do that.
I don't want to compete with my clients. So if I have, clients that are looking for an investment property, rental property, I call them and say, here's a good deal, consider this. I'm not going to be purchasing it. So I think that's important. I would never want to compete against my client. And, in a market of Kingfisher, it's very tight. Hennessy, our local small towns, good.
There's not a lot of properties for sale,
Yeah,
period.
good investment properties are hard to find.
Yeah.
So I think that's, I put my clients' needs first
Awesome.
above my own.
And then you're not just selling houses. You sell a
Right.
much wider range of.
So residential, commercial. So I love, our old downtown buildings. I love selling those. Farm and ranch, being a farmer's daughter, I know that market well. Hop on the side by side and off we go across the pasture. And, it's fun. All aspects of that. Love it.
Wow.
Every word is a step. Every balance is a step. Every cut is a step. Every helping hand is a step.
At Gonzalez Therapy, every little step today is a big step for their tomorrow. The future starts here with Gonzalez Therapy.
And of course, real estate is very up and down.
It is.
I know a lot of former real estate agents. And how have you survived some of these oil booms and busts?
Right. I think it's just perseverance, just hang in there and know that every day you either make of it what you want. You either get up, show up, be determined, make the calls, make the connections, and just hang in there, and when you have a good year, nest back your money. When you have a slim year, you weather through it. Because we do, peaks and valleys. That's just with any industry, really.
Right.
But real estate, we really feel it too.
I grew up on the Upper East Coast where the economy was just kind of, it didn't really move much. And maybe when we changed a president or something, it would move. But here it's like, whoa, just crazy swings. Yeah.
But overall, Kingfisher County, we do have a very stable market. Our values hold well. And we just have good people here, that good common sense. So we really don't feel that swing too much of, a lot of foreclosures or things like that. So we are very blessed in this community.
And you've been in the same building for 25 years?
Yes. Yeah. So, we have that little spot on Main Street and, it's fun. And people drive by and say, oh, that's the real estate office because it's that same little place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Been there for
a while.
long time.
Long time.
So you found all the ghosts in the old building?
I did. Yeah.
Okay.
All the creeks and we get along great.
That's funny. So on top of real estate, you're pretty involved in the community. I see you at a lot of chamber events and things like that.
Yeah.
So, but you're on some boards.
Yes. So been a chamber member for many, many years. My husband and I are ambassador members in the past. But yeah, I currently serve on the chamber board of directors right now. F&M Bank Advisory Committee, active in my church, St. Peter and Paul. So yeah, I love to be part of the community and active in the community because that's where my heart is.
Very important. Yeah. If you're not connected or sincere about it. Yeah. Awesome. Now you got I don't know if this is new or something you've been getting for a long time. I remember when we were talking earlier that when I was selling real estate, $1 million year was like a really big deal, and that's like changed a lot.
It has, yeah. So typically, you know, you need to sell about 5 million plus in volume. So.
I think it needs to be very clear that that's not how much money they take home.
No.
Okay.
No, that's the volume of the sell.
No, the whole deal. And you were the 2025 top. You were in the top 500.
Yes.
So explain that.
Yes. So it's called a real producer. So what it is, I'm a member of the Oklahoma Association of Realtors and the OKMAR, so Oklahoma Metro Board or Real Estate Board. So that's where I network with. So that board every year looks at all the agents, so 5,000 plus agents, and they say, okay, who are the top producers? Who had the most volume? And I've been blessed to get that designation since 2017.
Oh, so this has
each
been
year,
ongoing.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's just a personal goal I have, that each year I meet that real producer goal. And then we get to, you know, have the little banner in our advertisements and our, you know, emails and things like that. So when people network with us, they'll say, okay, yeah, she's in it and she's serious. And,
you know, that's important. You know, I remember back in the day, I don't even know, is Century 21 still a thing? You know, that brand recognition, you know, your Phillips signs are like everywhere, and it's just top of mind. You know, if you're going to sell or buy something, you go to the one you remember the most.
And you hope you remember that red sign in the yard and think, oh, okay, I see several of those. Yeah.
That's amazing. And that truly did, you know, we, back in 100 years ago when we were selling, we would sell houses with signs, not so much ads. And so you had to, you know, be top of mind and let people, you know.
Yeah, and the industry has changed so much since then, you know, with online advertisements.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You know, internet and all of the changes. So you have to stay up with the trends.
I remember having this antique looking machine for the MLS, the multi-listing service, and it was like an outdated typewriter. And it was chuk-ook,
right. And you had the big book in the office that you had to fumble
through the book, and oh, it was a mess. Now you have the internet.
Right.
So
and it's all on our phone
so
right
easier.
there. I can draft a contract on my phone.
Oh my God.
And
Wow.
send it off for e-signatures, and we're all good. Yeah.
You don't even need an office hardly.
Yeah, but I do,
Yeah.
because I love to.
You need a grounding spot.
Right. And, you know, nothing's better than, you know, bring the clients in, sit at the table, face to face, go over, because this is the biggest purchase typically that most people make. And, you know, we don't want to take it lightly. So you want to go over line by line and say, okay, this is what it says.
Can you read the contract upside down yet?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a realtor
I
thing.
can close my eyes and read
Yes,
it.
you turn it up and
Back
you
it to
can
'em.
read right.
Yeah.
That's a sign of someone that's done a lot of contracts.
Yes. Yeah.
This is so cool. Is there anything I left out as far as, well, life and real estate?
You know, my life beyond real estate is my beautiful family. Been married to my husband. We're going on 35 years. 2 daughters. They both are married. Blessed us with 4 grandchildren and 1 on the way. So
oh my gosh.
It's a fun season of life right now with the little ones.
Very cool.
Yes.
This is something that, you know, as long as health and energy is up, you could do this for a very long time.
Yeah. God willing, I would love to, you know, still be practicing and thriving and, you know, well in my 70s. There's nothing says I can't, as long as you know, like you say, health and good fortune holds out. So.
I really enjoyed the real estate market.
Absolutely.
Well, Margaret, thank you so much for hanging out
thank
today.
you.
And we'll put how to reach you down here on the screen.
Great.
And thanks so much. Stay tuned.